Number 2 is District Commissioner Koons, Vice Chair.
Madam Chair, I sent a memo out asking staff to take a look at the Sequoia systems to see if they would be available for
Commissioner Koons,
assisting
may I
the...
say something to you before you finish?
Yes.
There's one thing I have enjoyed since I have been the county commissioner, and that's the protocol that we have shown on this dais. Now, you are the vice chair. I am the chair. Now, I would respectfully ask that we continue to do something that we have always done, and that's we've kept politics from the dais. And you're bringing them here, and I would respectfully ask you not to. And I noticed there was an email.
Well, Commissioner, can I finish my comments, and maybe you'll be happy with it?
When I finish my comments,
okay.
Because I've asked you all day not to bring politics to the dais, but you insist on doing it. And I noticed you got an email from Representative Booker in reference to this item. Now, if you want to still mention the item, you are the chair. All of us have the same amount of power up here, so I can't stop you, but I can say again, out of respect for the chair, I would ask you not to bring politics to the dais. But if the vice chair wants to do it, you're perfectly welcome.
I'll finish my comments. It's sufficient to me that the Sequoia systems will be available to help the SOE, and the Secretary of State has been in contact with the SOE's office, and I feel comfortable support levels are there.
Did you say what the SOE is?
The SOE is the supervisor of election. What's that?
So, Madam Chair, can I just ask a question, though? Does that mean Sequoia is going to beef up its training?
Sequoia is available under contract to have supervision in the SOE office and outside.
And so are they going to do something to help make sure that they have prepared everybody for office?
That's my understanding. It's a contractual agreement that we have with them, offers those particular services. They were not available for the past election, but they will be available for the August 29th election.
I would think the only person to answer those questions correctly would be the supervisor of election himself.
But since Sequoia is the one that should have really been doing the training, I'm not looking at him. I'm looking at the consultant we hired.
I understand what you're saying, but the supervisor of election is not here. The questions that you're referring to are asking questions the supervisor of election should answer.
Then I agree with that, and so maybe we could have him give us a letter telling him what other training that Sequoia is going to be doing for them, because, like I said, I think this is the vendor's responsibility. In addition to the supervisor of elections, but I think the vendor needs to be on site. I'm looking at you, Brad, but...
Madam Chair.
Commissioner Aronson?
I think that
as succinct as I could possibly be.
I think the person that should be discussing this is a person that's working very closely with the supervisor of election. That's Mr. Brad Merriman.
Thank you.
And Mr. Merriman has worked together with him. I think we leave politics out of this and just try to get a good election. And I think Mr. Merriman would work with the supervisor of election to make sure that any help we can get to ensure a good election will be given.